Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, traders, and welcome to my 2516th edition of Short Term Trading Live with Oscar. Good evening, traders. Oscar Carboni here, coming at you on a Tuesday night for Trading Tuesday through Wednesday, January 10th. 2023. Before we get started on the charts I want to present to you on what should happen tomorrow, please know that this is a very risky game. Risky. Put your stops in first. Never trade without them. I have been the victim of losing for the last week and a half. There's nothing you can do about it sometimes, kids. Here's what you can do. Put your stops in first. Go back down to basics. Trade one lot and wait till you get through the rough and tumble patch. But it always starts with putting your stops in first. So what should happen on Wednesday, Jan 10th, 2023? Well, before we talk about day trading, let's just remind you, which I do every evening lately, that the NASDAQ weekly bar chart remains below the 200 ball moving average. That is something that almost never happens in the NASDAQ, including during COVID. It did not get through the 200 ball moving average, but we are through it now. The only time it has gone through was during 2008-9, and it came right back above the NASDAQ on the weekly. Since then, it's never been through the weekly since 2008-9. Never been through the 200 ball moving average on a weekly. Here we are through it. So that concerns me for longer term trading. Not a good sign. NASDAQ below the 200. However, we do have the CPI coming out this week, and that could change the landscape. So let's now move down to short term trading, and let's see what we've got there. You're looking at the Dow Jones Transportation Average, deemed the leader lately of U.S. indices. That leader has gotten above the 200 bar and 50 bar moving averages. You know what that's called if they cross and the 50 gets above the 200? That's called a golden cross. A golden cross. That is a very bullish sign if we get one. So let me show you what that means. The bullish or the golden bullish cross has already happened on the Dow Jones Industrial Average daily bar. It happened back here in December. We literally had the golden cross, and market has gone up since. But for me, it's not real unless the leader, the Dow Jones Transportation Average, has a golden cross, which has not happened yet. So unless the transportation average actually gets the 50 bar moving average to cross above the 200, I am going to say we haven't really seen the golden cross yet. But I will tell you this, it's a very good shot that this week, when the CPI numbers come out, will the CPI be the catalyst to a golden cross on the transportation average? That's exciting. It's interesting, and I hope it happens. We will find out just in 2 days. But I can tell you this, the OMNI is bullish and wants me to buy dips in E-mini, S&P, NASDAQ, and or Russell for trading on Wednesday. Thursday, the CPI comes out. We'll deal with it, but I think we're seeing the possibility of a setup to a golden cross if CPI comes out favorable. We'll take it one day at a time. That's Thursday. This video's for Wednesday. We'll deal with that on Thursday. Now let me remind you of something else, traders. Remember that the CPI is coming out this week and that gold is priced in dollars. And gold has been moving higher, is above the 200 bar moving average, is above my Oscarism known as the F flag. In fact, it's in a much stronger channel now, right here. Much stronger channel than it's been in the past. And I think now this is what our channel looks like. So we've got a much bigger channel. We broke out of that F flag, so we'll move it out of the way. And gold, remember, is priced in dollars. If dollars look like they're going down, that makes gold more buoyant. So let's go take a look at dollars and see if that makes sense as well. Dollars are going down. They have been dropping. They have failed at the 200 bar moving average. They're in this red parallel channel. and it does not look good here. In fact, there's a shorter term little channel developing, and you've even fallen lower than that. So this does not look good at the moment. And I think CPI coming out, if it comes out favorable, means the government needs less dollars. They need to purchase less dollars. And that would mean the dollar would drop. And if that's the case, it would push gold higher. So keep those two things in mind. But mainly, we're looking at trading on Wednesday. We've got a green OMNI arrow for trading mini S&P, NASDAQ, and Russell. Traders, I hope that helps. Remember the gold-dollar relationship here, and the CPI coming out on Thursday should make that relationship even more valid, and you'll see that right before your eyes. Remember to place your stops, never trade without them. Please come to livewithoscar.com and fill out an OmniCamp application. OmniCamp is literally 3 weeks away, and I've got 2 open seats. If you want to stay with me in Las Vegas for 5 days and learn my system, come to livewithoscar.com, or even easier, go to omnibootcamp.com. Fill out an application, and I will be more than happy to call you and qualify you for a seat. Remember, OmniCamp is literally in 3 weeks, and I've got 2 tickets that I will qualify if the right people call me. Call me, 702-629-4755. Go to omnibootcamp.com, fill out the application. Go to livewithoscar.com and find me in my trading room. But remember, keep your emotions out of this game no matter what you do. Remember to say this to yourselves over and over again, and by now I know you know what that is. Stops are in. Emotions are out. Traders, thank you so much for tuning in. Watch out for that gold market. And remember, join me at livewithoscar.com.